So, we're trying this again. This time, obviously, we're trying to steal the Symphony of the Night randomizer world record set by me just a little while ago. If you're watching live, but if you're watching on YouTube, that would be yesterday's video. So can I do it? New spawn, new locations, I mean, the settings are the same, so getting that shortcut open immediately is actually pretty nice. We do get a check here. Is this Alucard? Okay, I mean, this is probably strong enough to kill these guys. We're immediately fighting a boss. This seed's pretty good to start with, I'm not gonna lie. 30 seconds in, boss killed. We're getting a check done. Could be pretty good. It's a familiar card, which is not useful to us, but could be worse. We are gonna grab this, this warp over here in Allrox's quarters. We can warp to castle entrance, get another check done, warp back, then go to outer wall this way. That's pretty fast. Get a little bit of extra stats going since we got the anti-freeze tech on. Oops. Let's just skip past this guy, honestly. Probably not worth trying to fight them. Nice. Okay. So yeah, 58 minutes was the last run that we did, and honestly, I won't spoil exactly how we got to 58 minutes, but some things did not go our way, I will say. Oh, wow, fire shield. That'll be very useful. Another familiar card. Okay, that's fine. It's 2 checks done. I'm going to skip Slogger and Gaibon for now. They are a boss that we need to kill, but ideally I come back later with like gravity boots or something, and then I can do the fight and get the relic checks done at the same time, so it'll be a little bit more efficient. We're just going to use this warp as a spot that'll help us get to outer wall a little bit faster. Didn't mean to Dark Metamorphosis, but that's fine. A little bit of time loss. I am trying my best here to go as quickly as we can. Whatever that item is, best case scenario, I think it could have been Ring of Fëanor, but I already have Moonstone, so going back for it, probably, I don't know. Ooh, Mournblade yet again. Very strong weapon. I think it is about the same damage as Alucard's Sword. I forget which one's technically stronger. Alucard's Sword has a faster grounded slash speed, so I think I'll stick with this for now. But Mournblade would have been a fantastic damage option as well. So already, very strong start. You love to see it. Yeah, this just feels like an any % speedrun at this point. Flamestar could come in handy if I find Duplicator, so it's probably worth just quickly grabbing, so. It is a shame that we have to fight Doppelganger here because he is technically skippable. If you kill Doppelganger 40, it also kills Doppelganger 10. But we don't have the relics to do so, so we just kind of have to go. Not bad. Toadstool. If we were doing a different type of speedrun, that would actually speed us up quite a bit. Funny enough. So, like, technically, the library could be faster to go to immediately. However, I do want to just check this relic, because if it's like Leapstone or something, or Mist, that'll let us do the entirety of library in a single, like, check, which is pretty useful, I'm not going to lie. Pentagram, not worth picking up. Nice. I don't know if we're going to come back to Outer Wall, but I do want to grab this warp just in case. You know, they call this the long library, and yet it's really not that long. Let's get this guy out of the way. Don't need that. That's not even randomized. Very funny. Nice. Quick little early check here. Ooh, Masamune also very good. Wolf also a very decent find. This is going to help us a little bit with movement and some out of logic stuff. It is longer in map rando. It can be.
I'm interested. I'm interested.
Gravity boots. That's huge. Mana prisms are cheap. I'm probably just going to buy that. Library cards are too expensive, sadly. Alucard shield could be useful. So I think I'm going to buy a speculative Alucard shield and some mana prisms. In case there's a world we come back and we're able to buy library cards. But whatever. Just damage me, I guess. Nice. Probably shouldn't have used the Soul Steel, because now my MP is too low. But I have Mana Prism, so I guess it's not the end of the world. Yeah. So Mornblade is weaker, apparently. Nice. Yeah, Masamune gonna put in some work here for sure. Are you... Dude, I cannot stand that stupid mechanic. Why does the mist not pass, bro? It's a Jewel of Open. Okay. I guess it could be worse. Okay. So we have Out of Logic Flight, which means we probably shouldn't go to the caverns quite yet, right? Is there a reason? Because we don't have Merman Statue yet, and there's a chance that Merman Statue comes up later. So we can do the other bosses in the other areas first, and that's probably faster. Yeah, let's do that. Not bad. Less than 9 minutes in, we have Flight, we have Jewel of Open, we've killed 3 bosses? Not bad. Out of Logic Silvering could be huge, but it's pretty difficult. If I had a library card to escape, I would do it. But I could always just save that location for later. I guess I have some Mana Prisms. But not really enough Mana Prisms, to be honest. Nice job, me. If I had a duplicator, I would do it for sure. Okay, Leapstone's a good find, which means Bat is our intended flight, which might be in the caverns now. If it's not at Leapstone. Library card? Okay. So with that in mind, there's a huge library card. Especially if we find like a diamond somewhere. Yo. What up, Ada Man? Oops. I do have a diamond. I found one in that location. Oh, then in that case, we're chilling. If that's the case, then I probably do these checks. Oops. And then go to caverns, probably. Don't need that. Nice job. Okay, there's a Vlad relic. We do need all of those to win. Well, that's 2 Vlad relics. Not bad. We can do a couple of things. The problem is I now know that Bat has to be in the caverns. Which means I should probably prioritize getting over there. Because it'll speed up everything else. So I'm going to go do that. Technically, the statistical play, I think, is to do everything else. But could be Power of Mist. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Could be Power of Mist. Well, it's a 50-50 that it's Bat, so in that case, I think it is still probably a 50% chance to get the thing that makes me go fast. Is probably still worth trying to force in a world where all I care about is the fastest possible completion time. It's probably still worth going for. Randomizers were truly random. To my understanding, there is no true random preset that exists. Like, there's no preset that would allow for a true random distribution like that. Because most seeds would be completely incompletable. But even so, I think there are some presets where that could maybe happen. Glitchmaster uses zero logic. Huh. Interesting. Alrighty, you guys know what time it is. There we go. This time the coin flip will be for real. I didn't realize Glitchmaster was no logic. No logic, no complexity. Okay. So Glitchmaster is basically a good luck preset. Hope you don't get soft locked type thing. Okay, that's good to know. I'm sure it's in the description of the preset as well. So we're basically hoping that Merman doesn't matter. Oops. Here. Because I don't think we want to come back. We don't want to have to come back here for any reason. Give it a try? Maybe. You start with everything you need to beat the game. Interesting. Also, it was a 50-50 for bat, and we did get bat. That's pretty huge. So if you already have everything you need to beat the game, you just need to use glitches. What's the point of it being a randomizer then? I guess it's because how else would you make the thing? How else would you make it happen? I'm also going to skip Merman Statue here for now. It's miserable, but technically possible. What does the preset start you with then? That makes it technically possible. Fire Boomerangs, Wolf, Leapstone, Shield Rod. Yeah, you could beat the game with that. I think. That was Holy Sword. Actually, with just Leapstone and Wolf and Fire Boomerangs, I don't know if you can climb. Up to Dracula. I'm not sure about that. You can get very far in the game, though, with just that stuff. Oh, wow, Echo of Bat. Love that. Yeah, I'm just gonna library card then. Dammers, brah. Thank you very much for the prime.
What can I do for you?
I'm interested in this.
Thank you.
Get a few library cards. And I don't think there's anything else. I mean, the Vardas could have been nice, honestly. But it's fine.
Farewell for now.
Well, then in this case, I'll just do this, this. And that should be fine for now. I think he was able to beat the game with just that. I guess my question is, are you able to Fire Boomerang jump, transform into Wolf, and then double jump Fire Boomerang jump as well? I don't know if you're able to or not. Like in a task setting. Because you could like map buffer for it, I guess, if you needed to, but... Because if you could do that, then I think you could probably do it. But I'm not sure. Yeah, let's go castle entrance. I'm gonna skip castle entrance again.
Welcome back, sir.
Yeah, thank you, player 2. Appreciate you. Keep it Zoe. I'd have to look into that. Yo, what up, Fixiel? Hope you've been well. Because, like, there is a world where glitch challenge runs and stuff like that are very interesting for SotN. The problem is that you have to kind of design them to be interesting. Because either they're way too annoying and stupid or they're way too trivial. SotN's just kind of broken like that. So we already have gold ring. We can go get silver ring, come back, get glasses. Basically just beeline it to second castle. The only thing is I need to kill Hippogriff and Allrock still, but we can do that on the way. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, the tracker seems to be working just fine today. Which is always good. The current status of SotN decomp. I think you can look it up. The decomp page says what percentage of the game is decomped. The GitHub page. Violet Silver Ring would be awesome. It's not possible, sadly. Because progression items are vanilla. Drop the Wing Smash. Reduce shield will be good for DOP 40. I think I do want to probably reset my inventory to make the Masamune stuff easier. Faster. We're 22 minutes in. We're making good pace, I feel like. Do this. And then, actually, you need to come down here. Just fill the space that way, and then that way I can do this, and then that's fine. It'll be worth it in the long run, hopefully. Or not, actually, because every time I gain new items, it's going to force the Masamune even lower in the inventory, so it's all just a waste of time. I'm just going to have to sort my inventory every time, I think. Okay, that's very good. Let's see if that doesn't go through creature. I mean, we have to go through creature because all bosses are required. Imagine. Oh. If it was both Vlad relics, that'd be insane. The Siege is still very good, especially compared to the last one. Oops. Huge. Made it through in a single mist here. Okay, we grab this. I do think that we go to Hippogriff. And then immediately library card is probably fastest way back to Holy Glasses. And then library card. There we go. Not bad. There is more money maybe for me, but no, it's not worth doing any shopping yet. I don't think. Yeah, sadly, we kind of just have to do this the slow way, which is go get the glasses, then probably a library card again. Varda was 8K. And the difference between having a Varda and not having a Varda only speeds up Galmoth and Dracula, really. So unless I find a huge chunk of cash, which I'm not going to, actually, because there's no item checks for me to do. Not really, at least. I'd have to find like a, was it a $2,000 bag? Like, don't get me wrong, Varda's still good. I just don't have the money for it. Oh yeah, there's the $5,000 chest as well, yeah. Is there a mobile shop item, like pull up the shop anywhere? No, sadly, there is not. $27 minutes to get glasses and all the bosses are defeated. We are on better pace than we were last run. Even if we do get kind of scammed a little bit. There is an item that takes you to the shop called a library card. Yeah, there was a 2K candle in the Diplo room, but whatever. How's it going, Dagon? I don't think it's necessary, to be honest. Oh yeah, I was supposed to library card. This is technically, well, with fast warps, I don't know what's faster. I know on yes, on Xbox it's technically faster to library card and then use the warp. But I don't know by how much it's faster. I think it's like 10 seconds. And saving the library card could be huge. In case I need to come back. I can use the library card for reverse, castle stuff. Reverse castle shenanigans. Similar to what we did last time. Put this on. Yasasuna. Okay. Okay. So reason come back to the first castle? Only if I get very unlucky. I would have to, yeah. Did I ever play Ratchet and Clank? I did. I played Ratchet and Clank 1 and 3. I never played 2. Or any of the games that came after. But they were fine, like 3D action platformy type games. Pretty fun. It's a fun series to stream. I've been thinking about getting into some older games just to play through for fun on stream. I've been making a list. Will I release the list? Who's to say? Who's to say? Put the Masamune back on. Jack 1. I haven't played Jack 1 in a long time. You know what? Let's just do the same thing we did last time. Reverse library card. Not bad. Getting a lot into archipelagos. I need to start taking the time to try and set up archipelago. I've been meaning to for a long time. That's been on the list as well. We also have the Bizhawk Shuffler that we're trying to unlock. A very nostalgic piece of stream. Stream lore. We haven't done a shuffler in a long time. Archipelago as well is on the list. Yeah, Merman being there sucks. Any chance of doing community archipelago runs? Maybe. I know 360 Chrism does a lot of those where it'll be like, you know, I have 500 people playing in this randomizer or whatever. I don't know how to organize stuff like that or how that would work because I am big dummy. But theoretically, it's something I could do maybe. Part of me honestly just wants to use Archipelago as a reason to play new games alongside SotN. Is it I Ate Your Pie right now is doing like an 8-game mega archipelago, and that's been going on for a while. I think it's 8 games. There's a lot of stuff you can do with Archipelago that's very cool. Obviously, playing with other people is one of them. Oh, Time Spinner's on there? That could be a fun... Ooh, do like a full Metroidvania Archipelago. Like a 3-way, like Super Metroid, SotN, and like another game. Could be fun. It would be optimal for me to skip this, like we've talked about before, but I'm a coward, and we've already skipped too much stuff in the first castle, so... God, I should just stop being a coward and start skipping stuff. Just go full balls to the wall, bosses only for second castle checks. Sorry, Karma Coin. I already have one, and I still haven't done the flip yet. Because I'm a coward. Not bad. I mean, my movement's been pretty okay this seed. I feel pretty warmed up. Gambit Galmoth? Yeah, maybe. It's just gonna be time loss to flip the coin, sadly. Much in real life, gambling can be detrimental to your goals. Whether it's going fast or saving money for your retirement. Tolkis, it's good, but I already have Masamune, so... Get it twisted, you will win. Damn bats. Shield rod. There we go. I knew I picked up the Alucard shield for a reason. Yeah, pretty good spot to find shield rod as well. Not bad. Oh, I wasted an MP. Whatever. Almost wasted 2. Show me the heart of Vlad, please. Well, poop. Just regular katana. I was just curious. I shouldn't have checked it, but curious. Ernie. Damn. It's tough to control your wing smashes to dodge the frozen halves because they do lag the game when you kill them. $37 We're still doing good on time. Nice job. Alucard shield. Let's try Saturn Rando all bosses. I'm pretty sure we've done that before. I think I've done Max Rando Saturn a couple of times. But it's been a while. We could do it again. I don't mind booting up the Saturn version every once in a while just as like a fun little novelty. But when I actually have to like go fast and try in the Saturn version, that's when I'm like, ooh, do I really want to do this? Good up, Mystic. Good morning. Last seed I wasn't even in the second castle by now. Yeah, so definitely much faster seed this time around. Better spawn point, better relic distribution. I also just chose a decent route, like statistically, with the Soul of Bat being the potential for the intended form of flight and gambling on that. I thought it was forced to be the intended form of flight, but it was a 50-50. But sometimes you don't need to be correct to make the right decision. Right decision for wrong reasons, but also they ended up being kind of the same right reasons in the end of the day, but, you know. Sometimes you just get lucky, yeah. I mean, it's not done yet. If we don't find the rib in the next 2 checks, it is a little unlucky. Or sorry, not rib. The heart in the next 2 checks, that is pretty unlucky. 3 checks, I guess. Well, now the next 2 checks. We'll still probably PB, but it'll be annoying. So. Very annoying. No! My skill, my execution, ruined. Not bad. Merman statue would be pretty devastating, I'm not gonna lie, if it was there. And that's Alucard shield, folks. He did skip entrance last time as well. And Merman statue. So we skipped a decent amount in the first castle. So yeah. Swing Smash Nerd. PC being a complete asterisk. Yeah. You hate to see it. Come on, bees. Don't let me down. If this is Heart of Vlad, we're in go mode. No! Why? Damn. Wait, did I find any more money? I found an Onyx. Is that enough? Buy another library card.
I'm interested in.
No.
I'm interested in this.
His library cards were 8K. That hurts.
Farewell for now.
That hurts my feelings. I mean, we still have a lot of time to PB. It just is insane that it has to be this way. Tracker's broken. That's cool. Tracker's showing 0 checks in the first castle. Yep, showing 0 checks available in the second or in the first castle. So it might have to do with the random first castle start. Maybe broke it. I don't know. God damn it. I mean, I'm not allowed to have things that work, okay? By me touching the download link to the tracker, it broke it. We all know it to be true. The other thing is I am dumb and did an oopsie. Because I have to reapply this for Shaft and Dracula later. And then Mana Prism is down here. Okay. Oh, this way. Oh. I can't just get lucky and have a 40-minute seed. No, I have to suffer. To be fair, it would be really hard to get a better time, I feel like, if I just won the last seed perfectly. Alrighty. Like I said earlier in the stream, my live stream is essentially just a QA testing stream at this point for randomizer stuff. I've just come to accept it, even though it sometimes makes me upset. But it is what it is. Okay, I mean, that's terrible. That means you were guaranteed to have to go to Creature to get the Merman statue to come back to beat the game for the seed. Which is not like intended or anything like that. There's not like a minimum complexity, I don't think, to guarantee that it had to be that, but you know. Very funny nonetheless. World record pace. Still world record pace by a lot. Yeah, we're still going to save a ton of time. But It's just a wee bit unfortunate. Remind me to coin flip before Dracula. Yeah, I mean, that's the reason I wanted to do this in the first place, is because I knew that some seeds were going to get lucky, some were going to get unlucky. It's going to be a fun little thing to do every once in a while, just see how low of a all bosses guarded OG seed we can get. We do have to warp to the mines here, because I didn't grab any of the other warps. Which is honestly fine. It's not that much slower. Could have been worse. I mean, it's been okay. I have to find. I guess you just don't dive kick there, and then maybe you can Alucard shield past that guy. Because he's a problem. That guy bond can be a problem. Ooh, threaded the needle there with that wing smash. That was pretty good. Oh yeah, I forgot that there's a weird zip spot there with the wing smashes, the terrain. We should have just enough, yeah, plenty of MP for this. Not bad. All right, not bad. This should be sub 50, so pretty big time save overall. Nice. Oops. Early on the missed bat there, but it's fine. Very quick fight, and the next one will be just as quick. So I'll go ahead and Gamba while we wait for Drac to drop in. There it is. I'm blind. It's Tails. Dude, Prob called that. Who was Sonic the Hedgehog's teammate? It was Tails the whole time. Sub 50, GG's. And GG's to the Tails believers. Not bad. New PB. Let's go.
How?
Not bad.
How is it that I've been
That's
so
my new catchphrase.
defeated?
Jizz it up, streamer. It's true. That's been my catchphrase for a very long time, y'all.
Sarcasm.
Oops.
But what profit is it to a man if he gains
49,
the world and loses his own
20.69.
Matthew.
Let's go.
6:26, I
It's almost
believe.
420.69. Just ignore the 9. We jizzing it up. Thank you very much, Bob Doos Bob.
Were Lisa's last words?
If you want to watch live, by the way, if you're watching on the YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, first of all. Second of all, check out the live stream, twitch.tv/DragonBlitz. Love to see you in the chat. Come say hi. Drop a sub if you feel so kind and want to help your boy out with the Partner Plus grind. And we'll see you next time, YouTube. Have a good one. Bye-bye.